All right, so here I am. I'm holding the camera backwards so I can't see what's being videoed right now. But yeah, I had to go switch cars today, and I'll tell you all about it in a second here. But I got a white one. I think it's pretty sharp. I think I like the white better than the silver. So anyhow, here I am charging up, and okay, so much for that idea. When I turned the camera back around, then it shut off. It just like, I don't know, went to a different screen or something. Okay, so here I am. I'm charging. I'm at the Electrify America. I just got this car. I had a bit of a snafu, I guess. I had a payment issue where I updated my payment information on the app, on the LYFT app, the LYFT driver app. And it said everything went through. It said everything was fine. They gave me sent me a message, that everything was paid, and for the rental, because this is a rental, and it was all good to go. So I'm like, okay. And this was on Monday, I think it was. And then today, so I've been driving. Like last night, I drove. I got 16 trips in, which was really. If you've seen past videos, I've been having such a hard time with getting rides. It seems like a week. I think it was a week ago today. I went out and got for like over an hour and got 0 rides. So today or last night, I did about 5.5 hours, close to 5.5 hours, and I got 16 trips. So that's good. So I'm going to go out tonight. Hopefully, just try to charge up for a little bit. It was already at a pretty good state of charge. I think about 40%. I'm just going to get it up to 80, I guess. And then, so anyhow, then today I go on the app and it says you cannot drive. I don't know what it say, like turn in your car and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, what? And then I called, or I got on a chat. I didn't call. I could have called, but first I thought I'd do the chat, and it was a real person. First it's an AI bot thing, and then I was able to get to a real person, and they were saying that it was out of their control, and I had to call Hertz, because that's where the car is actually from. Is from Hertz. But they said everything looks good on my end, like on the app and everything, because then the app said the app says everything is up to date. There's no issues or anything. They said you got to call Hertz. So I call Hertz, and I get the their call center or something. And these are people that I hate to sound like I'm going to sound like a racist or something, but these are obviously people that don't live in this country, or you know how it is. They have these call centers and they're all set up in India. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Probably from India or something. I don't know. So, and a lot of times I have a hard time even understanding them. But anyhow, I know I sound more and more like a dick. I should shut my mouth before I sound more and more like a dick. So anyhow, so I'm like, I go, look here, I got a text message saying the update went through fine, everything was fine. And then I got another message saying that I'm overdue. It didn't auto renew, because it's the rental. If I don't turn it back in, it's supposed to auto renew. Like every week, once a week, it just auto renews. And now it's saying that it didn't auto renew, and that I have to. They did the whole thing, just the same thing that happened with Uber. They're like, they said there's a towing crew coming out or something like that. So they said just stay there at your house, wait for the tow truck to come. They're going to tow your car away and take it away. And I'm like, what? I go, that's crazy. I go, I paid into it. I'm all paid up. I updated the payment information, everything. I go, here's a text that says everything's good. She's like, sir, I'm sorry, but you're overdue. You're overdue, and we're going to repossess the car and all this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I didn't say what the fuck. Actually, I did not say what the fuck. I did say stupid. I used the word stupid came up, and I didn't say like you're stupid. I just said like this is so stupid or something like that. I try not to cuss with these people because, you know, then they'll hang up on you, or that gives them reason to say, okay, you're being hostile and you know, whatever. So anyhow, but I was on the verge of cussing, and I did use the word stupid at one point, but I didn't call her directly stupid. I just said, this is so stupid. So anyhow, she says, sir, you know, I go, look, can you see the charges and how I paid, and it's all in there? And she's like, sir, there's nothing we can do, blah, blah, blah. Just wait for the tow truck. It's going to be there today or something like that. I guess that's what she said, sometime today or whatever. So I hang up the phone and I'm like, fuck this, man. I'm not going to sit here and do that. So the office where I rent this car from is literally down the street from me, about, it might be 2 miles, I guess. And so I'm just like, I'm just going to go to the office, because I remember talking to the ladies in there when I picked up the car, and they seemed very nice. And maybe they can help me out to sort this thing out. And if not, then fine. They can have the fucking car, and I can not worry about it. So I wasn't worried about it. Like, either way, it's like, here, you want the car? Take the fucking car. I'm done with you guys. And then I thought, but maybe they'll figure out how to not work the system, but fix whatever's wrong. There's some sort of disconnect between the local, there's three things. There's the app, there's the LYFT app, there's the local Hertz office where the car is at, and then there's the national office or whatever, or, you know, their main, 800 number, where, who knows where that's from, Atlanta or something, I don't know. So but like I say Atlanta, I think Hertz Corporation might be headquartered in Atlanta. I don't know, I'm not sure, but their call centers are from India, I'm pretty sure. They might have some set up in the US, but anyhow, whatever. So I just say, okay, fuck it. I get in the car, I drive down to the Hertz office here that does the LYFT stuff, and I was like, so I just go in and I go, hey, and fortunately, like, there was no line of people. I walked in, it was just the one gal that was there at the time. She was just sitting there at her desk, and she says, hi, can I help you? And I go, yeah. I go, yeah, I rent, She goes, yeah. I'm doing the LYFT thing. She goes, yeah. And I go, so I was just having an issue because Hertz was saying that I need to take, or they said they're going to come and tow the car away. They're going to take the car. And I go, look, I'm all paid up. And I showed her the text. I go, look, that was sent to me, that it said, because it said on there, it says something like the payment information went through, because I updated, I changed cards. I had to get a new card because my old card, that's another story in itself too, but my old card, there was another expense on there that I didn't recognize, and so my bank sent me a new card. So I had to switch the card. And I go, look, it says right here that the payment information was updated, and the it didn't say auto renew went through, but it said the payment was made or something. I don't know, whatever it said, so you're all good to go. And I said, that was on Monday. And then here's the next one for today, and it says, please turn in your car. It didn't auto renew. Return it immediately or something like that. Because on the text it just said to return it. When I called them, they said that like a tow truck was coming up. So she says, okay, let me see. So she gets in her computer, she's done some stuff, and she goes, oh yeah, I do see it. Because at first she's like, don't worry about it. This happens all the time, or something like that, or and so she goes, but I'm gonna have to she goes, I'll just have to redo a whole new contract, and she goes, I'm gonna have to switch cars with you. I'll have to switch you out. And she's like, is that okay? And I go, yeah, because I was just like, trying to not lose the thing, but I go, yeah, whatever. So then that's why I got this white car. Now I got a white one. So she switched cars out, and then when she was going in there on the computer, she saw, oh yeah, I see that they were sending out a repo team or whatever. And I was like, I go, this is crazy. And she goes, yeah. She goes, yeah, that happens. She goes, from now on, just make sure, what'd she say? Like, just make sure that you just deal with us or something like that. Just contact us. Come in here like you did. She goes, I'm glad you came in, because otherwise, she goes, if you'd stayed home, and not done anything. And then that repo team came out. Then she goes, then you would never. She goes, there's nothing I could do for you then. She's like, then I wouldn't be able to get you in a car, and you would be blocked from renting forever, you know. So she said it was a good thing you came in, and I was like, wow. I go, yeah, I'm glad I came in too. So I came in. She just renewed the contract, got me into this other car, this little white one, and I think it looks sharp. I actually, you know, I like the silver. I really did like the silver, but I think I like the white better. So there's that. So that's my deal with LYFT. It was kind of frustrating and kind of I don't know. Was it scary, the word? I don't know, because I do need this car, and I need to keep doing this until I get into the new thing with the cab driving thing that I've told everyone about. If you watched previous videos, so today, okay, so let's talk about the cab thing. I think on previous videos I talked about how I went down, I did the interview, and then they sent me to, right after the interview, I had to do a drug test. So I did that. That was on Monday, right? So on Monday, yeah, I did the interview. They said, okay, now we're going to send you a drug test. So I went and did the drug test. And then today the results came back and they said I passed. So yeah, I passed. So now I go on to the next step. The next thing is now I have to take a safety class. Now, apparently the way they do things, it's like everything's like a week away or something, right? Because when I first called about doing a job interview, then that was like a week after that call. So I just had the job interview on Monday, and now I got the test results from the drug test back today. So now the next safety class wasn't until next Tuesday. They had Tuesday and Wednesday. So I went ahead and chose Wednesday because it was Tuesday at 9:45, and usually I do my live streams at Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time, by the way. If you're interested in watching me doing a live stream, it's Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time. And then I said, well, I'll just do Wednesday, because I don't do a live stream on Wednesday. I didn't tell her that, but you know. So yeah, and then, so it's gonna be Wednesday afternoon. So I have to do this safety class, and it's a 4-hour class. I assume you know what, I wonder if I get paid for that, because I know during the interview, because then I have to go to, was it 2 days or 3 days? Once I do the safety class, then there's another thing, a training class. It's a training, like, and I forget it. Now, you guys probably, if you watch my previous videos, you probably remember better than I do. But I forget if it's 2 or 3 days. And maybe they're counting this as the third day. I don't know. But for the training, she said that you get paid minimum wage, but you get paid nevertheless. Which I found out, minimum wage in Nevada is $12 an hour. So, you know, that's not too much lower than what I've been making driving LYFT. I've been averaging with LYFT like 15 or 16 bucks an hour. So anyhow, for the safety course, I don't know if that's paid. I don't know if that was what she was including in the training or not. But anyhow, so a week from today, I'll be going back to do my safety class, for a 4-hour safety class. And then after that, see, there's these steps. Remember, I had the whole, I think I showed all the steps I have to do. And then after that, you have to go and get I'll have to get a DOT physical, and I have to do a taxi authority license or something like that. You know, so then, and that's even before the training. I think after that, then you go to the training class, which I think is at least 2 days or maybe 3 days. I forget now. But I know it starts at an ungodly hour of 6:15 in the morning or 6:45 in the morning or whatever it is. And to me, that's ungodly. I've grown accustomed to sleeping in. But anyhow, I'll buck up. Is that the expression? I'm going to do something. I'm going to toughen up and make sure I get up and do my training classes. But I have a feeling that, okay, so that's a week from today to do the safety class. And then I have to do the other things, do the physical and all that. So I don't know how fast or whatever that is, but after the safety class to get into I don't know if that's going to be like another week out or if it's going to be the same day or the next day. But anyhow, so you do that, and then you're going to take the the training courses, and that's going to be, I don't know if that's going to be like the next week after that. So my point is that this whole process is kind of getting drawn out. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, that it is what it is. It's kind of drawn out, and where we're talking like weeks, to get it done. So that's why I wanted to keep this car in the meantime, so I could keep driving Lyft. Keep an income going. Hopefully, I can get enough rides to clear something. So I might be in this car, who knows, for 2 or 3 more weeks or whatever. But by the time I go through all this process of getting the cab job, taxi cab job, so that's why this was important to me, to be able to keep this rental and keep going with it. So, so I'm glad. So it turned out well, is what I'm saying. Today was a good day, where something actually kind of went right. Something was going wrong, and then something went right. So, because I was like, I didn't want to lose the car, but I thought, well, when I took it down to the office, I was like, okay, I got nothing to lose. They're either going to repo it, or I can just drive it down to the office. Because I even told, when I was on the phone call with the person from India, I said, well, I'm just going to drive down to the office then, because I live right down the street. I'll just drive it down. And she goes, no, sir, no, just stay where you're at. She wanted to fucking repo it, man, that bitch. She's like, sir, no, just stay there. Just stay where you're at. And then I just said, okay, whatever, But I already knew what I was going to do. And so I drove down to the office, and I'm glad I did, because it all worked out good. So I still got the car. I can still might do this job until I start doing the taxi cab thing. It just might be 2 or 3 more weeks. Who knows? All right, so that's my adventure for today, I guess. Another day in the life, huh? Just another day in the life here, doing this stuff. Now, the thing about getting a new car, or not, like a new car, but like a different car that somebody else has driven. Now they have it all set up, all of their all the presets on the radio. I got to go through that, because I don't like their for the most part. I don't like their choices. I like mine. So now I got to go through, and on these cars they've got like 17 presets, whatever. So I'm gonna have to go through all that. The headlight thing is not the way the other one was. I got to figure that out. It's not on automatic. I've already was able to get the regen, the one pedal braking. They didn't have that. I don't know how you can drive an electric vehicle not have the one pedal set up. That gives you that extends your range so much. If you're not using the regen, then you should not even be driving an EV, as far as I'm concerned. I had Cane's for dinner. So, but yeah, I'm just going through, trying to get the radio stations on here that I like, because it comes with free Sirius FM or whatever, Sirius radio. And I liked all the stations that I had already set up. Now I got to go through and do it all over again. But that's the way it goes. It's pretty clean. I didn't clean it. The inside looks very clean. The outside could use a wash. And the gal at the office, she gave me a little like a thing for a free car wash. And I was going to do it, but then I remembered it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I thought, well, I might as well just wait until Friday. Because if it's just going to rain, and it's not that bad, but it could use a washing on the outside. It looks like they cleaned the inside and didn't clean the outside or something. At the Hertz place, because they have a lot guy, a lot boy, or whatever you call him, who cleans the cars, and it looks the inside looks great. It looks very, very nice, and clean and vacuumed and everything. The outside, there's some weird, like, I don't know, where like some mud or something got splashed on it. Not heavy mud, but there's just some stuff that got kind of splashed on the couple of places on the windshield and the back window and the back little spoiler thing on the roof. But I'll just wait till Friday and send it through the car wash, I guess. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain tomorrow. It says there's like 80% chance of rain, so we'll probably get rain, I would say. And I think it might be the first measurable rain that we've had in 3 or 4 months, maybe longer. I don't know. It's been crazy how dry it's been here. Absolutely crazy. So we need the rain. Absolutely need the rain. So I guess that's it for now. I'm just going to charge for a little bit more, and then I'm going to drive and see if I can get another 16 rides in like I did last night. That was awesome. I think that was the best night I've had since I've been doing this in terms of rides. Not in terms of money. It's funny. I had a lot of rides, but I didn't make more money than usual. That's weird. I don't know. The Lyft is weird. Lyft is kind of weird. Nothing against them. I mean, they did a good thing for me today. The office, the gal there, who actually, I guess they work for Hertz. It's a Hertz office, but they're part of their, that office only deals with Lyft drivers, I believe. So she did me a solid, I think, by getting me off of that repo thing and being able to write a new contract and get me into another car. But as far as the company as a whole, it's kind of weird the way they pay and everything. It's just weird. But anyhow, I'll be doing this for the next few weeks, and hopefully, I'll get all this taxi cab stuff squared away into the safety classes and training classes and all that kind of stuff. Getting my physical, getting my taxi authority permit thing or whatever they call it, and all that good stuff. And so that's about it, I guess. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I should say before I sign off, because I'm going to sign off. Well, other than the fact that tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time, I'll be going live. Because I'm taping this. This is, what is this, Wednesday? Wednesday night, I guess it's the 12th. Yeah, February 12th. And I'm going to post it. But when you see it, who knows? It might be August or something, but I don't know. Who knows what you people do in your viewing habits and how you see stuff, or how the algorithm gets it to you. Hopefully you'll see this right away, and hopefully it'll still be February 12th by when you watch this. And tomorrow, February 13th, I'll be doing a live stream, 9 a.m. Pacific time, as I want to do. As I am wont to do. That's what I do. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific time, and Saturdays at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's when I go live. And that's when you can see this in live mode. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me a little bit while I charge the car. I'm at 63%. It's going kind of slow today. I don't know why it's going. It seems like it's slow today. But anyhow, we're at 63% state of charge. I might just call it a night on that and get going and get to running. Yeah, trying to make those bonuses. I'm going to try to make as many bonuses as I can between now and whenever I go over to the taxi company. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully see you on the live stream in the morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and see you right here on the Trucker John channel for more of these insightful and entertaining, I don't know, videos of a fat old guy sitting in his car talking. I think that's what the guy next to me is wondering, like, why is that fat old guy just talking? I don't know, and smiling and doing weird shit. All right, guys, I think is this a Midwestern? This might be a Midwestern goodbye, because I've been trying to say goodbye for like 3 minutes now. Goodbye.